So back in the summer, we showed you our DIY kits that enable you to plant up your own tubs and containers at home with the confidence that they're going to do really well. And the autumn season is no different. In fact, they're actually more popular, our autumn DIY kits for $8.99, which come with a packet of bulbs, are more popular than they are in the summer because people are generally less familiar with what they can put into a basket in the winter that's going to perform for them all the way throughout until the spring returns. So we've got a centre plant in every kit. This is a Juncus Spiralis, which is a curly grass and it's evergreen. It likes plenty of water. So you just take off the old roots like that, pull it out, and you can see it's a little bit pot bound because it's very vigorous. So you just tease those out a little bit and that'll be fine. Make your hole in the middle. And then this plant is a calocephalus, which again is an evergreen, so it keeps this lovely silvery foliage right throughout the winter, and that contrasts really well against the dark green leaf of the pansy. So although it doesn't flower, I think it's just as valuable. And that goes in there. And I would generally just play around with that and open it up a little bit so that you can really appreciate the texture and form. And then a third of the way around the basket from the calocephalus we'll put an ivy, which is a variegated trailing plant, and obviously it's contained in the basket so it's not going to go wild and spread everywhere. And then in the other third we're going to put this trailing pansy. This is a cool wave and it trails a fair way. It's unusual to have trailing plants in winter that flower, but this is one of the rare few. So that goes in there. And then we just distribute the other pansies, which are going to flower throughout winter and give that boost of colour. Don't be alarmed if your pansies stop flowering when it gets really cold. That's just them going into hibernation a little bit, so they'll keep their leaves and probably just refuse to add colour. But don't give up on them, because come the spring they'll get a second boost and you'll see them in all their glory. A lot of people actually are reluctant to take them down for the summer baskets because they really come into their own sort of March, April time, even into May. So there we go, that's all planted, and we've got some nice gaps for those to grow into. And then don't forget the bulbs. These come free with the kits. So we've got a tulip and a daffodil. These are going to get taller, so they'll go in the middle of the basket, either side of the Juncus Spiralis. And the trick with bulbs is you need to plant them this way up, so the roots are down and obviously the top's at the top. And you plant them twice the depth of the bulb. Otherwise they'll come up too early and they'll get frosted. Then we've got an iris. So we'll put that one on the outside. That's a dwarf iris. A little allium. And a crocus. Oh, and a little anemone. That's a surprise one in there. And last but not least, we give you some food pellets which you can poke in, and they just give your baskets a little boost when the soil runs out of its nutrients. Keeps them looking nice and green and healthy. Oh, one more little bulb. There we go. So there's a lot of bulbs in there, more than I even realised. Really, really good value for money. Why not try it yourself? www.daviesbrothers.co.uk.